You like me better delicate, hands folded up, insignificant. A little bird with pretty songs, too scared to tell when something's wrong. You kiss my forehead like a prayer, while teaching me to disappear. I wore your love like Sunday clothes, too tight to breathe, too clean to know. But silence cuts sharper than words, and even bluebirds learn to hurt. I'm bluebirds and broken glass, sweet little things that never last. You want it soft, you want it safe. Now I'm the mess you couldn't save. I'm bluebirds and broken glass, every crack reflects the past. You held too tight, you held too fast. Now all you touch just shatters back. You painted halos over pain, called my fear just being sane. A porcelain smile glued in place, a ghost pretending she had grace. But every bruise beneath my skin started blooming from within. Now every word I couldn't scream comes back louder in my dreams. You built your home inside my chest, then wondered why it wouldn't rest. I'm bluebirds and broken glass, a quiet storm behind the mask. You thought I'd bend, you thought I'd stay. Now I'm the girl who flew away. I'm bluebirds and broken glass, soft at first, then razor sharp. You tried to love me into less. Now I survive your aftermath. Oh, I was gentle, I was young, a bird afraid to use her lungs. Now every note I swallowed whole comes back burning through my soul. I'm not your silence anymore, I'm every echo through the floor. You tried to make me disappear, now I'm the only thing you hear. I'm bluebirds and broken glass, turning pain to stained glass art. You lost the girl who stayed polite, now I'm lightning in the dark. Our bluebirds and broken glass, wildflowers growing through the cracks. You wanted something you could own, now I'm finally my own home. Bluebirds sing, broken glass shines. You broke the cage, now I fly. You like me best half starving, living off your validation. A little ghost in pretty lace, smiling through suffocation. You fed me crumbs and called it love, like I should thank the heavens above. But every time I swallowed shame, it tasted more and more like blame. I kept myself small for you, now there's nothing left to lose. Go on, eat me alive, that's what you do best, right? Take the soft parts, leave the bones, then wonder why I turned to stone. Go on, eat me alive, watch me survive every bone. You love me quiet, easy to hold. Half a body, half control. A painted smile stitched in place. Just enough, girl, to decorate. But hunger turns to something sharp when you keep tearing things apart. And every tear I couldn't cry comes back screaming every night. You built your kingdom in my chest, then acted shocked when nothing's left. Go on, eat me alive. Chew me up to pass the time. You take and take till love runs dry, then blame me for the knife inside. Go on, eat me alive. Taste the fury, sugar heights. You wanted sweetness, soft and kind. Now I'm poison, dressed in white. Above the blood, eat me alive, watch me survive. You made a ghost, now hear it cry. You like me best half disappearing, speaking low and never steering. A little ghost in lace and white, smiling sweet through every fight. You called me angel, called me good, like broken girls are supposed to look. Hands folded tight, eyes to the floor, never asking what they're suffering for. But pressure turns diamonds into knives, and silence never stays alive. Girls like me don't stay quiet, not forever, not if you keep trying to cut us down to fit your life. We come back louder every time. Girls like me don't stay silent, we turn heartbreak into violence. You wanted soft, obedient light, now I burn across the night. You painted halos on my shame, and taught me how to take the blame. A porcelain smile glued in place, cracking slowly day by day. But every tear I couldn't show turned electric down below, and every word I swallowed whole still scratches circles in my soul. You built a cage beneath my ribs, but storms were never made for this. Girls like me don't stay quiet, not after all the years of hiding. You thought I'd bend, you thought I'd break, now I'm the risk you're terrified to take. Girls Girls like me don't stay quiet. We rise up beautifully violent. Every scar becomes a light. Now I glow against the night. Girls like me don't stay hidden, not after everything we lived in. You lost the girl who stayed polite. Now I'm the fire in your sky. Girls like me don't stay still. Push us down, we climb the hill. You taught me how to speak in hush, to call control a gentle touch, to smile politely, keep it sweet, and hide the bruises underneath. You loved me best when I was lost, too scared to question what it cost. A paper moon, a fragile flame, too small to even say my name. But every cage begins to rust, and every fear turns into dust. I learned to love the wolves instead, the wild things living in my head. You wanted roses, pale and clean. Now I bloom where fear has been. I learned to love the wolves at night, their sharpened teeth, their golden eyes. You tried to keep me weak and small. Now I'm the loudest of them all. You painted halos over shame, then taught me how to take the blame. A porcelain girl inside and white, breaking slowly out of sight. But silence ferments into rage, like flowers dying in a vase. And every word I couldn't scream still echoes through me when I dream. You built your home inside my chest, then wondered why I left unrest. I learned to love the wolves again, the parts of me you couldn't bend. You wanted softness, safe and still. Now I howl against the hills. I learned to love the wolves I feared, the ones surviving year by year. You tried to make me disappear. Now I'm the only thing you hear. Oh, I was gentle, I was kind, till you kept crossing every line. Now every tear I swallowed whole comes back burning through my soul. I'm not your silence anymore, I'm every echo through the floor. You tried to make me incomplete, now I stand on my own feet. I learned to love the wolves at last. No more running from the past. Every scar became a star. Now I know exactly who we are. I learned to love the wolves Liked me pretty, liked me tame, soft little doll without a name. A careful mouth, a lowered gaze, a heart trained not to take up space. You called it love, I called it fear, smiling sweet with death so near. You held my wrist like rosary beads, praying I'd stay exactly as you need. But silk can hide a blade beneath, and pretty girls still bare their teeth. Lipstick on the guillotine, cherry red and cut so clean. You wanted beauty, soft and sweet. Now there's blood beneath my feet. Lipstick on the guillotine, dancing like a fever dream. You thought I'd stay down on my knees. Now I'm the queen of your defeat. You painted halos over bruises, called my pain romantic ruin. A porcelain saint in candlelight, cracking slowly every night. But silence tastes like cyanide when you keep swallowing your pride. And every word I couldn't scream comes back louder in my dreams. You built your kingdom in my chest, then wondered why it couldn't rest. So lipstick on the guillotine, soft perfume and violent scenes. You tried to keep me small and clean. Now I'm smoke inside your dreams. Lipstick on the guillotine, glitter velvet gasoline. You wanted less of who I am. Now I'm more than you can stand. I was gentle, I was kind, till you kept crossing every line. Now every tear I swallowed whole comes back screaming through my soul. I'm not your silence anymore, I'm every echo at your door. You tried to make me disappear. Now I'm everywhere you fear. Lipstick on the guillotine, hear me laugh behind the scream. Every scar became a spark, now I'm glowing in the dark. Lipstick on the guillotine, no more say no in between. You lost the girl you tried to keep. Now I dance above the deep. Cherry lips, silver blade. You made a monster, and she looks great. You slept beside me peacefully while I untied your tragedy. A little nurse with aching hands, trying hard to understand. You called me angel, called me home whenever you felt most alone. But angels burn when held too tight, and homes collapse without the light. I sang so softly through the pain, till my own voice forgot my name. I write lullabies for villains, soft enough to hide the killing. Sweet little hymns beneath my skin, no one hears the screaming in them. I write broken boys and pretty prisons. You wanted love without the weight. Now you hear me far too late. You love me best apologizing, making peace while slowly dying. A painted smile, a quiet throat, keeping every wound afloat. But silence ferments into rage, like flowers dying in a vase. And every tear I couldn't show turned black beneath the undertow. You built your church inside my chest, then wondered why I left possessed. I write lullabies for villains, honeyed words and hidden illnesses. You kiss my hands while pulling strings. Now I cut them when I sing. I write lullabies for villains, for all your soft manipulations. You wanted someone small to save. Now I dance upon your grave. Oh, I was gentle, I was tame, till you kept speaking through my name. Now every word I swallowed whole comes back louder than before. I'm not your martyr anymore. I'm every echo through the floor. You tried to keep me incomplete. Now I bear my sharpened teeth. I write lullabies for villains. Turn your love into a feeling. Every bruise becomes a hymn. Now the whole world sings with them. I write lullabies for villains, silver tongues and shattered visions. You lost the girl who begged for peace. Now I'm beautiful chaos released. Sleep tight, close your eyes. Hear my voice in your nightmares tonight. You like me best with trembling hands, easy to love, easy to bend. A little saint in bedroom light, apologizing through the night. You call me good when I stayed small, like I was nothing much at all. A porcelain prayer upon your shelf, too scared to ever choose herself. But every time I swallowed pain, another piece escaped the frame. There's no halo left to break. You took your shot, I walked away. You wanted sweetness, soft and safe. Now I'm the storm you couldn't tame. There's no halo left to save, no quiet girl beneath the lace. You push me down beneath your weight. Now I rise up from the grave. You painted gold around my fear, then whispered heaven's safest here. A fragile smile stitched into place, cracking slowly day by day. But silence grows like poison vines, around the heart and through the mind. And every word I couldn't scream still gentle, I was kind, till you kept crossing every line. Now every tear I swallowed whole comes back screaming from my soul. I'm not your silence anymore, I'm every echo through the floor. You tried to make me disappear, now I'm the only thing you hear. There's no halo left to break, every scar became a flame. You lost the girl who feared the dark, now I wear it like a crown. There's no halo left for me, only wild divinity. You tried to love me into chains, now I'll never kneel again. No halo, no shame. You broke the saint, now fear the flame. You liked me dressed in innocence, soft pink lips and self-defense. A careful girl with folded hands, too scared to break your holy plans. You called me lovely, called me rare, like something fragile in the air. But fragile things still learn to burn when no one asks what they deserve. I smiled, sweet to keep the peace. Now there's smoke beneath my teeth. Pretty girls start fires too, underneath the blush and perfume. You want it soft, you want it sweet, now there's ashes at your feet. Pretty girls start fires slow, with every word they never told. You thought I'd stay all sugar white, now I light up the whole sky. You painted halos on my skin to hide the war you kept me in. A porcelain smile glued in place, breaking quietly every day. But silence grows like gasoline, invisible but dangerous things. And every tear I couldn't cry turned electric deep inside. You built your cage beneath my ribs, but flames were never made for this. Pretty girls start fires too, sweet little mouths with short infuses. You tried to keep me small and clean, now I'm smoke inside your dreams. Pretty girls start fires bright, lipstick stains and warning signs. You thought I'd bend, you thought I'd hide, now I'm burning through the night. Oh, I was gentle, I was kind, till you kept crossing every line. Now every word I swallowed whole comes back screaming through my soul. I'm not your silence anymore, I'm every echo at your door. You tried to make me disappear, now I'm everywhere you fear. Pretty girls start fires still, with broken hearts and iron wills. Every bruise became a spark, now I'm glowing in the dark. Pretty girls start fires wild, no more scared, no more mild. You lost the girl who stayed polite, now I'm the flame you cannot city girls. Start fires, soft little hands burn like wire. You loved me best half disappearing, soft-spoken, always volunteering to shrink myself, to dim the shine, to make your shadows look like mine. You held my heart like fragile glass, admired the cracks, ignored the past. A little saint beneath your thumb, too scared to speak, too young to run. But every time you said behave, another part of me escaped. I wear a velvet halo now, soft to touch but dangerous somehow. You wanted sweetness, quiet grace. Now I'm the storm inside your place. I wear a velvet halo, see, made from every part of me. You try to break me beautiful, now I'm wild and merciful. You painted gold around my pain, called the silence being sane. A porcelain smile, a perfect role, a pretty body with no control. But cracks don't stay beneath the skin, and fear grows claws when trapped within. Every word I couldn't scream still burns alive inside my dreams. You built a cage beneath my ribs, but storms were never made for this. I wear a velvet halo now, sweet perfume and thunder clouds. You thought I'd stay down on my knees, now I rise like blasphemy. I wear a velvet halo bright, every scar reflects the light. You want it soft and breakable, now I'm unforgettable. Oh, I was gentle, I was kind, till you kept redrawing every line. Now every tear I swallowed whole comes back louder than before. I'm not your silence anymore, I'm every echo through the floor. You tried to make me disappear, now I'm everywhere you hear. I wear a velvet halo high, no more fear behind my eyes. Every wound became a flame, now I'll never hide again. I wear a velvet halo still, soft enough to make you kneel. You lost the girl you tried to own, now I stand here all alone. Velvet halo, heavy crown, you pushed me under, now watch me drown the sound. You like me best with folded wings, speaking low through pretty things. A porcelain girl in borrowed white, keeping quiet to keep the peace at night. You called me angel, called me pure, like pain was something to endure. But every time I bit my tongue, another war inside me sung. I learned to kneel, I learned to wait till love started to feel like hate. Saints don't stay soft forever. voice, and every silence turns to venom. Saints, don't stay soft for long. Not when they've been bent this wrong. You wanted grace without the cost. Now I'm holy and I'm lost. I'm lost. You painted gold around my pain, call my fear just being sane. A pretty smile stitched in place, breaking slowly without a trace. But cracks don't hide beneath the skin, and fear grows teeth when trapped within. Every tear I couldn't cry still burns electric every night. You built a church inside my chest, then acted shocked when I left. Saints, don't stay soft forever. Not through every kind of pressure. You try to keep me small and sweet. Now I'm thunder underneath. Saints, don't stay soft, my dear. Not when drowning year by year. You wanted innocence to hold. Now I'm fire wrapped in gold. Oh, I was gentle, I was young, too afraid to use my lungs. Now every word I swallowed whole comes back screaming from my soul. I'm not your martyr anymore. I'm every echo through the floor. You try to make me disappear. Now I'm everything you fear. Saints, don't stay soft forever. Now I wear the storm like feathers. Every scar became a light. Now I glow against the night. Saints, don't stay soft at all. Sometimes angels learn to crawl out of heaven, out of loss, with sharpened teeth beneath the gloss. Saints, don't stay soft. Oh, saints, don't stay still. Push them too far. They learn to kill the silence.